Hello, good evening and welcome to TC Network. I am Tingney Tim Hokip and I will be hosting tonight's program. Today's top stories include bodies of 19 martyrs laid to rest respectively in Kangpo Pi after 7 months. Supreme Court asked State to inform steps taken to restore places of worship in Manipur to the court-appointed committee. Extreme increase in number of patients in district hospital overwhelmed the outpatient department. News in details. KPI. Today at 11 a.m., a mass burial program of the 19 tribal martyrs who are victims of May Day atrocities and brutality in Imphal was held at Martyrs Cemetery in Paisang village located in Kangpo Pi district in Manipur. These mortal remains were brought to Kangpo Pi district yesterday, only after the Supreme Court issued an order last month. The body was moved from Imphal to Kangpo Pi by security forces using air transportation, with thousands of people observing the burial ceremony. The program was organized by Committee on Tribal Unity, KOTU, where leaders of Kuki Zo CSOs, including Kuki Inpi Manipur, Kuki Inpi Sadar Hills, Sahilka, UPF and KNO, Women's Body, Sudan Bodies, and many other dignitaries were also present. On the other hand, the burial program for the 41 tribal martyrs who were brought to Lamka, local name for Chorachandpur, Manipur, and yesterday has not been finalized as of now, said JPO. It was an intense moment for both the security personnel and the tribal because these martyrs of Kuki Zo were lying at different morgues in Imphal for more than 7 months. During the press interview with an executive member of the Joint Philanthropic Organization, Kennedy Hokip said, "The burial ceremony for the 41 martyrs in Chorachandpur is still under discussion as we want to bury them in the highest form of respect. However, the information will be out in 2 days." Kennedy further requests the public not to panic and consult the JPO should any doubts occur concerning this matter. It may be recalled that Manipur's ethnic violence started when an apex body of all the tribal Sudan bodies of the state, that is, all tribal Sudan Union Manipur, had a silent and peaceful rally on the 3rd of May 2023 demanding withdrawal of the Meitei or Meitei's demand for scheduled tribe under the Constitution of India. Subsequently, on the same day, some Meitei radical groups carrying arms started laying hands on the Kuki Zo protesters and began burning structures belonging to the Kuki Zo in the Imphal Valley and its surrounding areas. It has been recalled that Meitei radical organizations such as Arambay Tinggol, Meitei Lipun started brutally attacking innocent civilians in Imphal. The women of Kuki Zo victims experienced paraded naked, rape and gang rape, and some thrown into the burning fire where some are burned alive in ambulance. The Manipur government's negligence on the safety of the tribal has provided opportunities for radical Meitei groups to act violently. As of today, under the Meitei barbaric groups, 150 tribal victims are confirmed dead, with more than 200 tribal settlement villages burned, more than 7,000 houses looted and burned to ashes, 360 churches and synagogues dismantled, and approximately 42,000 tribal were left homeless, and 6 sheltered in refugee camps as per record by the Indigenous Tribal Leaders Forum. Victims of this genocide from Imphal district of Manipur had described that the chance of survival was slim, as both the mob and the Manipur security has joined forces to wipe the Kuki Zo from Imphal. Today, the Kuki Zo is demanding separate administration from the Manipur government. They claim that they could no longer go back to Imphal and live together with the Meitei after this traumatic ethnic cleansing. During the program, gun salutes were given to the brave martyrs of the Kuki Zo tribals. Family members of the victims also spoke during the program. The joint artists under KOTU led the gatherers in singing hymns and praises. Sahilka President Haulin Kipgen, Kuki Inpi Manipur President Azang Khongsai, and others encouraged and shared grief with the victims' family. Apart from them, leaders of the Jaw United, MLA of Saitu Assembly Constituency Haukulet Kipgen, and MLA of Saikul Assembly Constituency Kim Neo also took part in the burial ceremony of the brave Kuki-Zo martyrs. Kotu also thanked the Supreme Court for enabling to perform the burial ceremony of the martyrs. Also thanked Assam Rifles under IGAR South for all their transportation and the general public as a whole for observing the total shutdown within the district. Under the order of the Supreme Court, the committee created to oversee the Manipur problem is to be effective for an additional 6 months. This committee was formed after the Manipur government has submitted an affidavit to the Supreme Court regarding the destruction of churches and synagogues during the Manipur ethnic violence. After the Manipur Home Department issued this affidavit, Chief Justice of India D.Y. Chandrachud stated that the Supreme Court will record and identify religious sites that has been dismantled during the violence and to protect. The Supreme Court also further claimed that an investigation will be conducted within 10 days regarding the Manipur ethnic violence. The Supreme Court has given an authority to the newly formed committee to investigate in this matter. The investigation will be followed by hearing in the Supreme Court. Solicitor General Tushar Mehta and ASG Aishwarya Bhati, the representatives of the people from Manipur, has informed the committee that initiatives are taken for the people in Manipur so that people settling in both relief camps and local can celebrate Christmas with no outside intervention. The Supreme Court has further instructed the committee to investigate thoroughly with no partiality on any religion, and the committee must prepare comprehensive proposal for ways to move forward with restoration of the destructed worship places. The Supreme Court also gave firm notice to the state of Manipur to report to the court-appointed committee of their work to secure the worship places. The 21st fasting prayer of KWU Koitalui block concluded today. The fasting prayer was held at T. Champai KBC Church, where hundreds of Kuki-Zo women participated in the prayer, and Dr. Reverend Khaizakham delivered the gospel message to the attendees. During the program, various items for prayer were held. KWU Koitalui Block President expressed her gratitude and happiness over the people who have taken part during the whole time and for the program being held successfully.
Asom ni lakhat bechan na KWU Koitalui Block annual tau khom na T Champai KBC ho in muna program anakigung penchu tuizing ka in lohing ta in akimang chai thein programa minchung speaker hian lang tauna item la hian lang chule pathin ba chaina la sadinga programa minchung hozo sin aphat munu kitup ta ihung lopi theizalovin ama hozo si chunga pakai minin kipathu kahin phongin chule mipi ahung khom hozo si chunga jong group president hin dolin pakai mina kipathu kahin phongi.
It is reported that the Lamka District Hospital has an enormous number of patients daily in the outpatient department. As part of the monthly performance report on November 2023, the district hospital in Lamka has recorded 4187 male patients and 5309 female patients, with a total of 9496 patients in the department, which bring us to approximately 320 patients per day. Based on the patient recorded on the outpatient department, it is confirmed that the wellness of the people is very concerning. It is suspected that the Manipur ethnic violence has affected greatly on the wellness of the people in Churachandpur district, Manipur. With the initiation of the National Center for Vector-Borne Disease Control, LAMCA, awareness campaign for protection from malaria, Japanese encephalitis, and dengue was conducted in Lamjang village, located in Churachandpur district. The program was led by K. Ginjahau, FW, and inaugurated by Elder V. Kai Hosiam, MHW. During this program, Dr. Lien Gaumang Samte stated that numerous dengue cases was registered in medical department in Churachandpur District Hospital. However, with malaria staff and public efforts, the dengue case was confined to a reasonable number. The malaria department not only took care of malaria disease, it also helped prevent various diseases transmitted by mosquitoes. The awareness program covers different types of disease transmitted by mosquitoes, different ways to prevent them, and actions that need to be taken in case of contracting the symptoms. Today, around 8:30 a.m., the Sekmai police prevented a man from going to Kangpokpi district. The man was stopped by the security forces who were on duty at the Kangla Tombi forest gate. The security forces were Sekmai police, F21, Bisnupur BSF 22 Assam Rifle, SIT combined team. Since the ethnic violence started in Manipur, the Kangla Tombi bridge is considered to be a buffer zone and was limited to public access in order to prevent unnecessary commotion. The man who was rescued by the security personnel was identified as Wangkhay Rakpam Romeo, 27 years old, from Mayay Laikai, Infalis district, son of Oba Santa Singh. The Sekmai police has notified his family and took him into custody for further investigation. Myanmar refugees taking shelter at different relief camps in the Manipur's border district of Kamjong, Ukhrul and Tengnopol reached around 4,100 as of Thursday, December 14. The state officials said on Friday, December 15, these Myanmar nationals, mostly women and children, residing in the border areas of Sangyang region of Myanmar fled their homes due to armed confrontation between the Myanmar military junta and ethnic rebels at the border pillars 92 and 102 near Paiko and Sikpe villages in Kamjong district. The fleeing of Myanmar nationals into Manipur started in the first week of November 2023. Around 4,100 Myanmarese refugees are at present languishing at the relief camps set up at Namli, Wangli, Kaka, Hiranram, and Paiko villages of Kamjong district in Manipur. Meanwhile, Manipur Chief Minister Biren Singh, in a statement, said that the Myanmar nationals who entered Manipur due to a war-like situation in the neighboring country have been given shelter on humanitarian ground. However, their biometrics are being collected as a measure so that it does not affect our indigenous populations, he added. Mizoram Chief Minister Laldu Oma has stated that his government will continue to support the refugees from Myanmar, Bangladesh and Manipur who have taken shelter. Notably, over 40,000 people from Myanmar, Bangladesh and Manipur have been taking shelter in Mizoram. Laldu Oma said he had discussed the issue with Union Home Minister Amit Shah and External Affairs Minister S. Jai Sankar over the phone before he was sworn in as the Chief Minister of Mizoram. He said that he would meet the two leaders in Delhi to discuss the matter and seek the center's help. The opinion of the center should be kept in mind when a statement is made on the matter because it is a sensitive issue, he added. Laldu Oma, however, said that the state government will continue to look after these people. It is not a political but a humanitarian issue. We will continue to look after and provide shelter to the refugees and internally displaced people based on the availability of our resources, he said. Over 31,300 Myanmar nationals and more than 1,100 Bangladeshis have taken shelter in Mizoram. Besides, nearly 12,000 people from Manipur have also been living in different parts of Mizoram since May due to ethnic clashes in the neighboring state. That is all for today's news and have a pleasant evening ahead.